What's the rumpus, Fistronauts? On here with another episode of I Played a Thing, Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage 2. Last episode was a big one. Fudo sadly passed on, but we finally brought Rao's ambitions to an end. Also, Yuria turned out to be not dead. Again. Woman has more lives than a cat playing on easy mode. Anyway, what's next for Ken now that the big Rao arc is over? Let's find out.
かつて男たちは戦い、この世に一時の平安を残し、天に地に散っていった。だが、その男たちの戦いの歴史も砂の中に埋もれ、人々の記憶から忘れ去られていった。そして数年後、平安は時とともに貧富階層の差を生み、同時に世は再び混迷の時代に向かっていた。
来たぞ、あの囚人護送車を襲う。行こう、リン。彼らを解放する。
ええ、バット。
来た、奴らだ。北斗の軍だ。
北斗の軍、今まで数々の囚人護送車を襲い囚人を奪っていた神出鬼没の武装集団。畜生、何やってんだ。もう閉めろ。奴らを足止めするんだ。
護送車の動きが止まった。天帝の奴らを倒し、囚人を解放するぞ。
バカめ、囚人を渡すか。
Well, well, we have had a time skip. Rin and Bat are all grown up, and we're actually playing as Bat. We've also apparently got some kind of Imperial army that we're going to deal with now instead of Rao's various officers and such. That's a lot of crossbow bolts. Edgar Figaro, eat your heart out. Matter of fact, let's try out our supers in general. See what this stoic strike looks like. And that's right, Bat has learned a little bit of Hokuto Shinken. Don't know exactly how he pulled that off. Maybe it would help if I didn't attack my allies. Anyway, not entirely sure how Bat has learned a bit of Hokuto Shinken, if he was just able to pick it all up by observing Ken, or what the story is. It certainly makes him a more effective combatant. That was kind of neat. Yeah, it looks like those are all three of the supers we have right now. Unfortunately, dabbling in Hokuto Shinken or no, Bat is only a D rank. He's not a great combatant. He's more a combatant out of need. Despite being a perfectly capable crossbow user, as we see here, Rin does not get a rating in Seiki Matsuhao Retsuden, I'm afraid. Ah, darn, I was aiming for the commander there. Maybe this time. It's like a Zankai can, only at waist level. Still seems like our best single target choice. Bounty Hunter's starting to get a little low there. Oh, okay, and Bat also has the same first-person mode shooting that Mamiya did. And just like Mamiya's, I'm probably not going to use it any. That ought to do it, right? Nope, not quite. Close, but no cigar. This has to do it. Hey, and with his Junior Hokuto Shinken, Bat can even blow people up the same way Kenshiro can. No, not as reliably, but it's something he's capable of. Oh shit, we got another commander there? I wasn't even paying attention to him. Well, more of the same treatment for you, sir. Ooh, nice dodge there, Bat. I think you ought to have a slightly better rating in skills. He does have some pretty neat stuff to pull out. Good shooting, Rin. Just a little bit more and we should be able to move on. Look into that prisoner transport that we've been trying to hijack. They got a lot of bikes in this Celestial Imperial Army. I'll break out my crowd control there, my crossbow barrage, just in case I need it. And the other rebels are kind of getting their asses kicked, but they're drawing the fire away from me. So I'm not gonna argue. Slow down a little, Turbo. I got an A rank even though I didn't actually do much of it. Might as well get a little more meter if it's going for free. Well, well, last episode we got to ride Kokuo, and this episode we get to ride a motorcycle. I vaguely recall this not controlling particularly well, but we'll see. We can do sweet jumps, excellent, and we can also get off when we need to. Not that I'm likely to remember all these controls, but what the hell. Whoopsie, I was actually trying to jump the bike there, but I hit the wrong button and jumped right off of it. Like I said, the chances that I'm actually going to remember what I'm supposed to be doing with the bike controls, very minimal. I think we've got a new style of commander here. Unless he's just a reskin of one of the ones we've already seen. And we can very easily turn as we shoot here. And it seems to work pretty damn well when we do. Got a lot of dudes here, so second verse, same as the first. Cluster up real nice for me. Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, that was an impressive rack up of kills. Just a few more stragglers to take care of. Also, if you didn't happen to notice, Bat has the Big Dipper on his pauldrons. Well, on one of his pauldrons anyway. A little more remaining loyalty to Kenshiro there.
大丈夫か？あんたの家族も帰りを待ってる。ありがとう。囚人は全員解放した。リンと合流したら引き上げよ
あと、私が捕まったという噂が流れているわ。
町の闘技場で公開処刑が行われるらしい。これはどういうことなんだ？バット。
とにかく様子を探るか。難民に紛れて町に潜入するぞ。
And with the motorcycle so helpfully shown upon the map here, I can pick it up again. And hopefully not jump right off of it accidentally this time. Yeah, don't exactly turn on the dime here.
囚人が来ないな。これでは数が揃わんぞ。
囚人はもう来ねえよ。てめえの悪巧みもこれまでだ。
ならば囚人の代わりに貴様を売り飛ばしてくれるわ。
Let's see if I can just ram this dude. Yes! Oh yeah, I can plow through people like a motherfucker with this thing. Don't know how good the damage actually is on it. But it's kind of fun. Ooh, the brakes are really, really quick. You like stop instantly. I was hoping I could kind of skid into people or skid around corners or whatever. But no, it doesn't seem like it works that way. I'm going to use my meter on the merchant there. We just went like elbows deep in him. Now that was no big deal. And it does seem like these Imperial soldiers use pretty much the same animations and such as the Wildern. And it does look like these Imperial soldiers use pretty much the same animations and attacks as the Wasteland thugs, but hey, what do you really expect? It'd be nice if they did completely unique sets of bad guys, but I don't know that this game necessarily had that kind of a budget. Well, judging from the sheer length of it and the cutscenes, maybe it did. I don't know.
バットン、あの先が闘技場よ。
これよりリンの公開処刑を行う。処刑される人間は誰でもよい。ただリンという名を冠すればな。何人リンが現れようと構わず。群衆どもはその処刑のたびに逆賊の無力を知る。よせ、周囲は正規兵で固められている。犬死にだ。
リンと俺がこれをタダで見ていると思うか。
もう耐えられないわ。人一人救えないなんて。私は戦いのうちにシスコとを選びます。
待て、あの女は助かる。
リハク、何を言っているんだ。こんなに警備兵がいるのに誰が助ける。
いや、一人。私たちはその男の名を知っているはずだ。
まさかこれは夢か。
これだけの正規兵の中を眉一つ動かさず、貴様どこから来た。
北よりお前たちに死を告げるために。
Oh yes, the man is back. And looking pretty good for his increasing age. Actually, the second anime TV series had a completely different art style from the first one, and it actually did make Kenshiro look a fair bit older. Not only that, Ken, as you've no doubt noticed, has quite a bit of inspiration from Mad Max and Bruce Lee. In the second TV show, due to the art style change, and I'm sure it was done deliberately, he took on a very Sylvester Stallone-esque appearance. Had kind of a square jaw, looked a little older, had longer and curlier hair. In fact, we'll see a point later when, at least I think it's depicted in this game, that we'll see a point later where Ken is wearing goggle-style shades, and when he's got the sunglasses on, he looks like exactly like Stallone, circa Cobra. In the anime series, I don't mean it'll be that way in this, because his character model always stays the same. But yeah, there's a very clear Stallone influence as of the second TV show. Ah, Cobra. That was such a goofy movie, but it was kind of fun. I always liked the big confrontation at the end with the Night Stalker. Night Slasher, I think it was. Anyway, the generic character, the generic commander, I should say, that we took out a few moments ago, he's a stand-in for a very minor thug that doesn't actually get depicted with the unique model in this game. That guy being Barona. Barona was very clearly based on Mr. T. Not really using my supers much right now, but then I don't really need to. Hey, I don't know how you teleported in, but I'm totally gonna Zankai you.
"俺に逆らうバカがこれ以上増えんのに面白い趣向を凝らした。俺たちが戦っている横で公開処刑を続け、どうだ、皆震え上がるぞ。
Maybe this guy is the stand-in for Barona. I don't remember exactly how the sequence of events works in this particular translation. That wasn't the move I actually wanted to use, but it'll do.
Lin、バット。
バット、あなたが先に行くべき人よ。 ケン見て、バットの体には無数の傷が。その傷の全てが私を助けるために。
ケン、リンを再びあんたに会わせたかった。
バット、男の顔になったな。
ケン、
それじゃあユリアさんは。
短い人生だったが、ユリアは安らかに言った。リン、ユリアからお前にと。
もらっておけ、リン。ユリアさんは自分にはできなかったことをお前に託したんだ。
行くぞ、リン、バット。
初めて私たちに一緒にこいた。
あなたたちもすでに戦士ということだ。
Okay, I actually fucked up. I have to make a correction there. That first generic commander was a replacement for Barona, and the second guy, the district commander, that was a replacement for Bask. I thought I remembered Bask having a unique appearance and model in this game, but clearly he doesn't. Whereas Barona was based on Mr. T, Bask is based on Hulk Hogan. If you watched my LP of Hokuto no Ken 2 for the Genesis, this stuff is probably starting to look familiar, Bask being the Hulk Hogan-esque first optional boss in that, who would launch himself at you palm first. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, Rihaku, he's still around. The last of the Nanto Goshasei. Looking pretty good for his age. Lost a little weight, getting on a little bit in years, but yeah, Rihaku's getting along well, it looks like. And it seems that he's still serving as something of a strategist and advisor, this time to Bat and Rin. Sacrifice. Decreasing defense, I don't think I'm ever going to have a use for that. Let's get rid of the sacrifice one. Where is that? Yeah, sacrifice can fuck off to the moon. Is there anything better we can put into place? Definitely want my tenacity. Another sacrifice, you can go. Okay, I looked around at my scrolls there and didn't see anything I really wanted to change, so we're gonna stick with the same loadout for now. I also dumped a few of my extras in the Caryatid, just in case someone needs them later. Of course, we'll probably get better scrolls before then, but hey, you never know. Let us continue onward.
Mask のエリアもザクのエリアもやられた。次はここに来るぞ。閉めろ。エームを閉めるんだ。もう来たのか。
ほら、道を開けろ。死刑隊に用がある。二人合わせて8010ドルの賞金首だ。金はいらねえ。そいつらの身につけているものをもらおう。
隊長、連れて参りました。
その固めの馬に乗った男を倒せば一つのエリアをくれるというのだな。
約束しよう。ケンシロウと呼ばれる男を倒せばその地位を与えてやる。
悪くない。あいつも喜ぶだろう。お前たち、その男の首は俺がもらう。 失せろ。
この野郎、でけえ口叩きやがって。
お前ら女はいるのか。
そんなもんいるか。
なら気兼ねする必要もないか。
来た。あの男が大軍を引き連れて。
俺の名はアイン。恨みはねえが貴様の首もらい受けるぞ。
何のために？
これのためだ。ケンシロウとか言ったな。お前女はいるのか。お前女はいるのか。ま、どうでもいいか。これで安心してお前をぶち倒すことができる。行くぞ、2枚目。
Remember when I said Souther had a sweet ride? I think Ein's armored bulldozer might be even nicer. And how about that, Ein? America, fuck yeah, apparently. Ein is a C ranker, mostly based on his impressive strength. He's also a very handsome guy too, which I can agree with. Ein, however, does only have a 1 in skills. He's not any kind of trained martial artist, he's just a brawler.
やるじゃない。まぐれだろ。なぜとどめを刺さない。
お前には女がいるのだ。
この俺に負けた。ケンシロウ、お前の首は必ずこのアインが取ってやるぜ。覚えとけ。
バカな、あの賞金稼ぎを赤子扱いに。誰か奴を止めろよ、めんどくせえ。
Alright, a few more generic thugs to beat up on. Another thing I should mention. When I said these events might start to look somewhat familiar if you watched my LP of Hokuto no Ken 2 for the Genesis, the bit where Ken says Bat has grown up into a fine young man, the specific language he used there literally means now you have the face of a man. And so if you've ever seen the de-licensed American version of Hokuto no Ken 2 for the Genesis being named Last Battle, that's why Arzak says to Max, who is the de-licensed Bat, that's why he says in the first dialogue, now you have the look of a hero. Number 90, looks like you're it. Looks like I'm inaccurate.
お前はもう
Ah, delicious.
そいつらはわしの催眠術で強化されている。わし自ら戦うのは面倒だから嫌だ。
I'm a little surprised there I hit the guy behind me somehow. Drop your guard, why don't you? Look out, Ken. Okay, not entirely sure what hit me there. Hey, 2 for 1. I wasn't actually trying to do that, but I'll take it. We got one almost down and the other not terribly far behind. Oh, jumped the gun a little there. This guy's got some health on him. No, you don't.
仕方があるまい。面倒だ。わしが相手をしてやろう。まあ、歩くのも息をするのも面倒で嫌だ。
今すぐに楽にしてやる。
Now, this district commander is another one who has been made generic but was a unique person in the manga and anime. That would be Gaylor, who was also the second optional boss in Hokuto no Ken 2 for the Genesis. Gaylor was an extremely fat man, who actually couldn't even move on his own. He had people to carry around his chair. And he would complain about it being too much trouble to move, too much trouble to even breathe. So in the end, Ken just kind of stopped his breathing with some of that Hokuto Shinken magic.
Kenshiroの賞金もまた上がる。
おい、賞金組どもがアスカを狙って。
何？
アインがアスカって女のために賞金稼ぎをやっているのは有名な話だ。
ならば、その女をこっちが奪っちまえばいいんだ。
あっ！
てめえら！
So, we get to step into the driver's seat with Ein. As he's just an untrained brawler. They basically made him into a boxer in this game. Got a little bit of something almost like a Dempsey roll there. Oh, also on the subject of Gaylor, since I kinda got cut off by actually defeating him there, he is a D rank in Sekimatsu Hao-Retsuden, with our first double 0. Has a 0 in both speed and looks. Oh, also in Punch Mania 2, that being one of Konami's games where you hit the punch pads. The first one came over here as Fighting Mania, but Punch Mania 2 was never actually brought to the US or anywhere outside of Japan. Anyway, Gaylor's voice in Punch Mania 2, for some reason, and I couldn't even put a finger on why, I find his voice and some of the lines he delivers absolutely hilarious. The one that most quickly comes to mind is where he tells Kenshiro to check out his technique. I think that's the more or less the gist of the translation. And it's something like, Washi no jutsu misete yaro. And after that, he spits some of his poison, like he does in the Genesis version. And the sound he makes when he's spewing out his poison, it's like, and it just kills me. Also, they make him open his mouth by stretching his sprite vertically, which also looks goofy as hell. Well, sorry to go on so long about a very minor villain and his various depictions while we're dealing with Ein right here, but I just find the whole Gaylor thing very funny. And if I can find one, I'll put a clip in the video for you.
わしの術を見せてやろう。臭い息を吐くのはそれぐらいにしておく。
Anyway, I'm here to finally talk about what's actually going on. Ein, I would say, is one of the highlights of the second half of Hokuto no Ken, and certainly one of the highlights of this specific arc, which is usually known as either the Tente arc or the Imperial arc, Tente being Celestial Emperor. Pretty sweet gold chain he has there, too. Also spurs, which I don't think I ever noticed before. Ein's just a stylish dude, and he's a lot of fun. I can turn while doing this super, but very slowly. Not a particularly well-targeted one. Oh, hey, we've got a commander. I'll queue up my directed super for that purpose. Although Ein's doing a fairly good job of taking him out with normals. Still, we can speed things up a little, I'm sure. Go on, make your play. Give me an in. There we go. Booyah! And a little Meridian Shock for our troubles, too. Very nice. I think they did a pretty good job with Ein's fighting style here as well. His attacks do look really straightforward and not at all fancy, but they look like they hurt a lot. Well, looks like we got another rescue mission. Okay, can we actually get in here yet? No. Guess we have to take out this straggler first. There we go, the gates have opened. Everyone's still alive, but for how long? Should probably switch to swing for the fences, since it's the only one that costs only 1 meter. I don't want to deal with this quickly, so crowd control is very much called for. Oh man, that guy's in terrible shape. So yeah, I did not manage to keep everyone alive. Got another guy in terrible shape, and got another one who's almost entirely full on health, though. Oh, 2 down. I'm making quite the shit show of this. Dudes are still pouring in. Wouldn't surprise me if I ended up losing all of the allies here, although hopefully that will not be the case. We still got 3, but I don't know how long that's going to be the case. Ah, here's the next round of thugs. Make a little use of that super now, as soon as they all line up for me. Well, at least they didn't flunk me.
なんだこれ。これがアスカという女か。
罠だ。
引っかかったな。これでお前もお前の女もおしまいよ。
Should have seen that coming, but the lure of treasure was just too hard to resist. And now we find ourselves having to rescue Ein's special lady, Asuka. But listening to those commanders, it sounds like she wasn't quite what they expected. Now what could that be about, I wonder? Might as well grab the scroll that we came in here for. Nothing in here but 2 commanders, so I will go ahead and get ready with my Soul Smasher here. I'm very satisfied with the damage on that, I must say. And that's 1 down.
見ていろ、アスカ。俺はあの男をつけ回す。お前のためにな。俺の命はお前の幸福のためにある。誰だ？貴様、確か賞金首の手配書に。
そうだ、俺はバット。なぜ剣の後をつけてくる？
知れたことよ。奴の首をもらう。この拳でな。
惜しいな。その拳ならば剣を倒さずともエリアの一つぐらいはどうにでもなるだろうに。ついてこい。エリアを取らせてやる。
Oh, that's sweet. Ein is a dadass. Well, let's see, who shall we be now? Bat, I honestly don't find a hell of a lot of fun to play, so let's stick with Ein for a while.
おい、何がエリアを取らせてやるだ。いきなりこんな場所に放り込みやがって。
侵入した場所が悪かった。 しかも仲間とも分断されちまったし、ま、こうなったら仕方ねえ。縦に分かれて軍司令のとこで合流だ。
まとめてぶっ潰してやるぜ。おいおい、俺じゃ天帝軍の賞金稼ぎが賞金首になっちまうじゃねえか。はかったな。
おい、相手はあっち。戦うか死ぬかどうするよ。
まとめてぶっ潰してやるぜ。せーの。バッタとか言ったらこの型きちっとつけるからな。
So a little switcheroo on that there. Promised Dine his very own capital, just like Baskin Galer's. But being no ally of the Empire, he had a little bit of an ulterior motive in mind. Trying to kind of fake out Ein into joining his own side. And yeah, with all these Imperial soldiers he's taking out, Ein's probably gonna have a bounty on his head indeed. Well played, Bat, well played. You may be a D-ranker, but you're a clever one. I could have picked my shot there better, but we got a couple of dudes.でもこっからじゃ攻撃が届かねえだろう。あそこにガスタンクがあるが。
それだ。そこにあるものを投げ込めば。はい、こいつでガスタンクを爆破してくれ。
I can climb here, it looks like, yeah. These little gimmick sections don't always work out super well. But that wasn't too bad. No risk of blowing myself up this time. Where am I going exactly? I think it's that switch we're gonna have to use. But we got some people to take out first. And that's just fine with me because it means we're actually in the right place. One good Dempsey roll deserves another. Doesn't have quite the same figure 8 movement as our buddy Ippo Makinochi, but close enough. I do think that's what inspired it.
このエリア俺たち北斗軍がもらうぜ。
反逆者どもめ、残らず抹殺してくれる。
I do find it kind of interesting that Aang is able to put people in Meridian shock despite not really being a martial artist, just a brawler who can hit really hard. But maybe he's just punching people so hard that they get a little dizzy. This district commander, I should mention, is just a generic one. In the source material, we didn't have another character with a unique name and appearance here. Oh, nice shot and nice kill steal.
おいバット、てめえの仲間が来てねえぞ。なんかあったんじゃねえか。
あの仕掛けを壊せば門は開くはず。行こう、仲間が心配だ。
Oh, here comes the cavalry. We'll do our usual getting them clumped up thing. We'll cut loose. That was a nice satisfying crowd kill there, although quite a few of them still standing.
仲間がこの壁の向こうに閉じ込められている。はい、あんたの拳で何とかしてくれ。
てめえもなかなか熱いじゃない。
よし、仲間に加勢しろ。残りの敵を倒し、完全にエリアを制圧するんだ。
And literally everyone in this world who isn't a boss is completely stupid to the taunt. You would think some of our reputation for just gathering people up with a taunt and then wiping them all out.
バットよ、なぜだ、なぜ戦う。エリアを奪って次はシティの大軍が押し寄せる。その次は中央の軍だ。いくら倒してもキリがないんだよ。
そん時は中央の軍を潰せばいいんだ。もうすでに反逆の罵は上げられた。俺たちには剣がいる。あとは突き進むだけだ。
As I was saying, you would think the mooks would kind of get wise to all the good guys always taunting them and setting them up for the fall, but well, I guess word doesn't really travel in this setting. Wow, and that just wrecked the spike guy. Proving some very handy backup. Not shy about using his supers either, I see. Lost my targets there.
Heh. どうだ、見事に通れたろ。
わからねえ。なんでこんなことやるんだよったく。
あんたこそなんで賞金稼ぎなんぞやってるんだ。
俺には大事な娘がいるんだ。そのためだ。
だけど賞金稼ぎの娘は賞金稼ぎの娘でしかない。 そんなの嫌だね。こんな時代だ。生きてたって死んだってどっちみち同じだ。だったら自分の好きなやつのために世の中を変えてやる。
バット、どこにいるの？
リン。行こう。次はシティだ。
よかろう。お前のために歴史を作ってやろう。アスカよ、お前が父を語るとき胸を張って誇れる歴史をな。アスカを頼む。
アイ、一体どこへ？
永久反逆者収容所。かつて俺は中央反逆罪に問われた2人の賞金首を収容所に送り込んだ。そいつらをシャバに出せばとんでもない爆弾になる。
おい、それじゃ収容所破りを。
Well, Bat there, trying to get Ein to reconsider his life. Maybe he can do some good in the world instead of being a strictly money-minded bounty hunter. And it seems like it worked. Because some folks that Ein put away in jail, he's now trying to rescue because they could be useful to the Hokuto army. Hopefully they'll be agreeable to that, despite having been imprisoned by the guy. Also a rarity there, a chapter in which we hardly played as Kenshiro at all. But Ein's been a lot of fun to run around punching dudes with. Again, one of my favorite characters in the Tentei arc, and yeah, I would say one of my favorite characters in the overall second half of the series, as well. Hopefully we won't actually have to screw around too much with scroll discarding here, since I threw a bunch of them into the Caryatid. Increases your defense for a short time when entering a base for the first time. That doesn't sound completely useless or anything, but I don't think it'll find a place in my rotation. But we'll see. And we have outlasted Ein. Alright, managed to drop something a little better into the Equip 5 slot while keeping my Aura 3-parter. It would be nice to put something other than a plain defense into Equip 1, but I am not giving up that tenacity, so hopefully eventually I'll find a scroll that goes better into that place that also has tenacity on it. At any rate, it looks like we are just about at the 1 hour mark. Despite having, again, not played very much Kenshiro at all in this episode, but we got some new cast introductions. We've seen that Kokuo and Rihaku are still around, and that, Bat and Rin grew up into some pretty capable people. So I think that's a good time to call it a day. Alright then. As always, I would like to thank you all for kindly tuning in. They say a journey's only as good as your companions, and it's good to have you along. I will look forward to seeing you next time when we find out if Ein's idea about recruiting those prisoners that he previously put away works out. Till then, take care. This is Un, signing off. Today's Hokuto Uprising has been brought to you by Justin Carpenter, Nolden, Zangamarth, Anonymous Benefactor, John Madigan, Sanguine Games, Misha Van Doren, Frank Grizzy, Tim J., Lolo De Puzzlo, Joshua C. Ritchie, Jared C. Rice, Sonic Rose, EX Potemkin, Alicia Goranson, Mechasaurus, DG Jono, Doug Russell, August Fortnite, Patrick Bellinger, Jarogue, Martin Schallenmakers, Mayo the Hedgefox, Hildegard Argelmach, IGV, Jazel, Joseph Hall, Hot Mayo Sandwich, Dan Larson, Electric Keat, K. Ivan Rupert, Tiny Shopkeeper, Charlie Dunst, Kikoskia, Kobo4231, Alex Beyer, Yuka Takeuchi Fan, Chaotic Narrative, McCaffrey Crandall, Mystery Accent, Lakota, Mei Yan Ling, and other anti-imperial patrons. Your support, as always, is very gratefully appreciated. It does so much to help keep me afloat. And of course, my thanks go out to all subscribers, all commenters, and everyone watching. I hope you're enjoying old Ken's Rage 2 just as much as I am revisiting it. All the best to you and yours, have a good week, and I'll see you again soon.